In this lesson for Task 3A Limbo, we're going to look at the piano part. So just focusing on the score just briefly. This really only happens in the chorus, but obviously if you spot it elsewhere, please feel free to put that in. But currently I've only got it found in the chorus areas. And it's this really nice bright piano sound, quite an acoustic sound. And it's written in this kind of 4-octave phrasing, which is really nice, really lush actually. So let's move on. Let's just have a little look at what we've got here. So we've got the piano in the choruses as said previously, and for the most part it is repeated, so you can see that all of these bright blue sections are repeated. The only real change is this area here, and it's only kind of a mild change. So let's just have a look at the part, and you can see that I've got my octave spreads here. Okay, so it's not quite the same as written. There are a few differences to what you're hearing and what's written, and that's to my mind because there is a delay effect on. So if we just play the actual song, and I'll try and identify where there's a couple of notes that aren't written. So if I just focus in on this area here, so let's solo the song and we'll just play over this chorus. Hallelujah, here I come now. And just stop there, and you can hear where it's going down, 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 down. Yeah, and that could be written, so you could chop this long note up and you could actually write it there. But for my money, I'm hearing that as kind of a delay effect, and that's how I've really got that set up. But if you might find that you can get a better result if you actually write the notes in, and that's absolutely fine. And I'll show you how I've set my delay up, and it's not 100% right yet, but it's getting there. It's very, very close. So as you can hear, it's quite a bright sound. To my ears also, I'm hearing that slightly off to the left. You will have to use your own judgment to that, just to make sure you're happy with that. And once again, I've just added reverb to make it sound a little bit more lush. The actual instrument that I'm using is this Steinway Piano 2. I haven't changed too much here, so I will share the screenshot just in case I've changed too much. But I've brightened up the cutoff ever so slightly. And depending on how your mix is now shaping up, you may decide to do more or less with that. So let me just show you two things. Let me show you first their piano piece again, and then I'll play you my piano piece with and without the stereo delay. Hallelujah, here I come now. Life has passed by somehow. Okay, so there's theirs. Now here's mine on its own without the stereo delay. So if you weren't going to put the delay on, you're going to have to cut these notes up to get it to sound exactly like there. So here's what it sounds like without the delay. Okay, and here is with the delay, and I'll bring up the screenshot so you can see what's happening as well. Back to the beginning. And you can hear it's not 100% right, and you could probably make this a lot more complex, but when you put that in the mix, you can hear it's almost, it's not far off. Okay, and that's pretty much all I have to say about the piano part. So I'll give you all my screenshots so you can have a go at getting them in. Get your parts in, and I'll see you in the next lesson.